it's my Friday. It's the last day of the week. Well, I don't know if Saturday or Sunday is technically, but the last weekday of the week, you know what I mean? And it's the last day of me sitting at home getting all the nitty gritty bitty things done and out of the way. So then hopefully Saturday would be a bit more fun and adventurous, because I've had a bit of a mundane week this week. You know my routine by now. It's time to get the coffee pot on. I've got my boyfriend coming over later this evening and my daughter coming home, so I'll be cooking them dinner later this evening, but that's not till much later. One of my main aims today is to get this collab video finished and up in time for tomorrow, which is Saturday evening, which will have already happened or not by the time you see this one, because this one's going up on Sunday. Yeah, so that's a little bit of an epic one, so I'm really kind of hoping I can push through and get that done. I was about to pop the camera out the door and say it's actually not raining, but it actually is. You can't see it, I don't think, on camera, because I can't even see it with my naked eye, but there is drizzle landing on my hand, so that camera's not going out of that door. Because I've been tucked away at home safely a week, I haven't seen any of the flooding, but I have heard reports and seen photos of various bits and bobs of flooding around South Wales. But I'm going to get on now, do what I normally do, make a coffee, wake myself up a bit, and I tend to go through my little... I don't know if you want to call them affirmations. If I'm on my own, I do this. I don't do this if I'm with other people, because, you know, you don't have the headspace to do it. But I just kind of think back over the day before and make a list, and I literally count on my fingers things that I'm proud of that I achieved. And it might be the simplest of things, and it usually is the simplest of things. It might be, oh, I did a gig and the people that were there enjoyed it. Yay, I contributed that into the world. You know, oh, I made some money. I cooked a nice dinner for my daughter. I got my Portuguese homework done. I did 30 minutes of study, you know, that sort of thing. And then I count them, and then that kind of makes me set up for the next day ahead. Not the next day, the same day, the day that is. And also I try to remember what's important to me, what my long-term goals are in life: be a good mother, be a good girlfriend, work on the vlogging channel, work on my music. Those are like my 4 main things, and then try to just remember that, because, you know, sometimes you can forget, I think. Another part of my morning routine is just a little bit of time on Duolingo learning Portuguese. I'm so excited for my Algarve trip, and it's kind of helping me to be even more motivated to learn Portuguese. But I must admit that my time on Duolingo in the mornings has been whittling down and down and down and down. Last September I had multiple languages on the go. Now it's just Portuguese, and I'm struggling to do even one lesson a day, to be honest, because I'm just acutely aware of the time ticking away and, you know, the working day ahead, and just wanting to get cracking on with stuff really. But I'm trying to inch it up a little bit. But I'm probably only spending 10 minutes on it max. Puzzle update is... still haven't finished. Oh, that first coffee of the day, I can smell that, and it smells very nice and coffee-ish. I've got a dress on, and it's not even a gig day. What? I have got my trousers on, and look, I'm experimenting with my footwear. I wish these were high top. They're not, they're low ones. I got them for a wedding once, when, you know, it was that sort of a wedding where you could wear that sort of thing. Not a working one, but as an attendee. Yeah, I need to hem these trousers. I just haven't got around to it. Yes. The reason I've got trousers on is I just can't stand not having somewhere to put my phone. And dresses don't tend to have pockets. Or if they do have pockets, they're little sort of flappy, flouncy ones that are prone to things dropping out of them, you know. They're not very secure. And my rather fun coloured stripes are still in from yesterday. Now, a few people said in the comments they'd never heard of hair mascara and asked what it was, so I'll just quickly show it to you. This is hair mascara. I was looking it up on Amazon the other day to put a link in the description, and it said for Halloween. I was like, Halloween? I just want to wear it all the time. Oh, I can't get the lighting any good. Right, I'm going to move angles a minute. Right. Let's try again, shall we? It's just like eyelash mascara. Doing it away from the lens. I don't want it to splat on it. So it comes on a brush. You just apply it to your hair with a brush, like your head hair. So you can put as little or as much as you like on, and it just washes out. As soon as you wash your hair, it's gone. So just a bit of fun. Look, the weather's doing this again, hence me struggling with the lighting still. But anyway, as much as I'm really enjoying chatting to you, I'm gonna have to go on and get back to do some work again, so I'll speak to you later. Just gone 12. It's definitely a heating on kind of day. I had managed to last thus far, but I'm getting too chilly. It's breakfast time for me now. It's actually midday, but I've just finished the YouTuber portion of my desky based work, so I'm gonna have a little break, have my breakfast, and then get down and do my flute practice after that. These are gonna have to come off. Oh, they hurt in my feet all along here. I remembered why I don't wear them, just because they're a size 5, and although I am a size 5, for some reason I seem to need a size 6 in Converse, because they hurt my feet otherwise. Ow. Oh, look, it's gone all red. It's itching now. Oh, it's like when you take your socks off, when you get those constriction rings. Stop scratching your mum. Oh. Right, sorry Converse. I should probably wait a year or two and then offer them to Izzy. Do you know she's a size 2.5? It's ridiculous. Her feet just don't grow. People were asking me how the Aldi Marmite was. Well, I've still got quite a lot of this one to finish first before I get to try it. But if I get to try it earlier at IB's, I will let you know how it is. Breakfast over. Ooh, doesn't want to go under there today. Cup of tea time. While that's coming to the boil and my tea is steeping, I'm going to play Race the Tea and get my dishwasher emptied and refilled with anything else that I've accumulated. Now, I had a feeling this wouldn't quite do properly, but it hasn't done a bad job. I'm going to pop it in and soak it for a bit longer. There's just a couple of little bits left. A little bit of squeezy. That's done. That is also done. Ooh. But yeah, that's a vlogging light. I am going to practice now down in my cellar, as I always do. You see, this is not all glamour being a musician. There's a lot of repetitive, lonely stuff that goes with it. Anyway, I've been doing my repertoire for the last 2 days, been practicing all the potential tunes that I think might come up in tomorrow's gig, but today I do not want to practice repertoire because it can get a bit stale. So what I like to do, if it's the day before, I don't like to touch the repertoire. I just like to work on scales and exercises and just work on my speed and accuracy and things like that. And so that's what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to take the camera down into the cellar. Oh, and I've taken some tuna steaks out of the freezer to make posh tuna pasta for the troops later, because they'll be descending. I have emerged. It's quite some time later. I went on more than an hour because I had a phone call, so I carried on to make up lost time. This is me chopping up a bit of a chilli, not much. I'm having something very weird for lunch again. Basically using up perishable ingredients, because realistically after tonight and tomorrow morning I'm probably not going to be cooking any more meals until Tuesday, because I've got a busy few days ahead. I'm going to be away because I'm going to be working for IB's company again just one day next week. I am trying to make that my non-filming day so I don't have to like have this like content gap issue. So anyway, I'm just going to basically eat these. These are these mushroom patties that I got from Lidl's the other day. I wanted to try them out. They're not vegan, but they're vegetarian. And it's very low carbohydrate, that meal, so I'm going to make up for it with a bit of carby afters to go with it, because I'm just kind of whittling down the Christmas stuff, but I'm trying to eat it as part of my diet. As I said in yesterday's vlog, did I tell you there was chilli, ginger and garlic in there? There is, and that's how much of the chilli I used. Well, there's my plated up lunch. I just tasted a bit of the mushroomy patty or burger, whatever you want to call it, just to tell you what I thought of it. It's a really soft, squishy texture. I thought it was going to be quite firm and sort of meaty, because I've had mushroom steaks and things before from the vegan range, and I have preferred those ones. I can't remember what the brand was now off the top of my head. Might or might not buy those again. They're all right, I'll enjoy them. But I'd say, I don't know, for me they're nothing special. Confessions of the post-Christmas vlogger. That's custard in there, ready-made custard, which was opened for several days. Oh, that's enough cream, Imo. Look, something came from Amazon. It's the tofu press, but it's also something else that I ordered as well. Ooh. Now there's the tofu press. I was gifted this by one of my viewers. Thank you so much, Lisa. I had never even heard of a tofu press, I've got to be honest. But apparently it removes the water from the tofu simply and effectively and makes it much firmer and denser texture. I'll pop that there for now. I don't have any tofu in at the moment, but when I do, and when I've got a bit more time, we'll give that a go and we'll see how it is. The other thing I've ordered for myself, now I have scales, right? I've got battery scales, and the blinking batteries just go all the time. Like, if I weigh myself a lot, I know what I weigh, and then I know to moderate should I need to, i.e. after Christmas. But yeah, it is working at the moment because it's got a new battery in again, but I'm just fed up with it now. I just want something that's just going to work all the time. So that's going to be there. So when the battery goes, I should just switch to that one, I think. Good. It's 2:45 right now. I do not have an infinite amount of time this afternoon because my boyfriend's going to come for dinner later. So I'm going to turn this camera off and go and work on that collab video that I'm hoping to get up tomorrow, which is Saturday. So wish me luck with that. I'm quite excited to do it. It's really, really fun editing other people's footage. It really is. Oh, and their answers, I think they're just so interesting. Like, I tell you what, I'll tell you a little secret. I was so enjoying editing their footage and I was like, oh, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? And what are they going to say next? That I was busting for a wee and I didn't want to go, you know, like if a film's really good or something and you just hold on because you want to see what's going to come next and what's come next. I was like that editing this video, doing the rough cut. Anyway, that was probably a bit of TMI. So anyway, I'm going to go and do that and I'll speak to you when I'm finished. Well, good evening, and many hours have passed since I last spoke to you. Look what I'm cooking: tuna steaks, pasta, that looks like that could go up a bit more, and that, I'm actually holding a lie, but you'll have to take my word for it, it's sprouts and cauliflower. I've been editing for hours and hours on that collab video. I've been really enjoying doing it. For me, it's been a very interesting process, so yeah. Looking forward to that being finished. I haven't quite finished everything, but IB reckons he's going to want to sleep this evening, so when he is, I'm going to sneak up and finish it off. There you go, that's what we're having. I haven't served up yet. I'm going to enjoy my dinner with my family now, but thank you so much for watching this video. Could you please give it a like if you liked it? If you'd like to watch more videos from me, do hit the subscribe button and the notification down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!